Let that shoulder relax. Let that head fall, just like free fall.
Oh my gosh.
YouTube fam, what is up? This is Dr. Alex Tubio. Thank you so much again for joining me on this week's video. Y'all, if you've been enjoying this content and the videos that I've been posting, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Also hit that bell notification button so you guys can be up to date on every single video that we are posting. Now, I just gotta say thank you to everybody that's been reaching out about these shirts. Y'all, I wasn't expecting how awesome it was. I know there's a lot of pre-orders coming in, and I'm building a website right now so that we can try and funnel all those things in because it's kind of getting kind of crazy. Be on the lookout for it. I'll be releasing it here very soon. If you guys want some pre-orders, if you guys want this shirt, go ahead and email me on the link below. I might have the website up before then, but if not, go ahead and do it. So if y'all are sitting down for a long period of time, for an extended amount of time, and are experiencing headaches, neck issues, mid-back issues, numbness and tingling down to arms or the fingers, y'all watch this video because you're going to be able to relate to Civa, who is a new patient for this week. She's been having a lot of issues, and you'll see it, and I listed every single thing that she's been going through. And that's a lot, honestly. And now, let me say this. It's better to be safe than sorry. Be preventative more than reactive. And that's what you want to do as you get later on in life, because don't think about your health right now. Think about how it's going to be in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, or 30 years, or when you're 50 or 70 or whatever. That's really the end goal of everything. You want a life that you can absolutely live without pain. Without further ado, let's get to the video. Let me know what you guys think of the video in the comments. And if you guys have any other ideas for different types of content that you'd like me to put out, also let me know below too. All right, so without further ado, let's get to the video. All right, so thank you, Civa, so much for coming in. You found me on YouTube.
Yes.
Awesome. Where do you live?
In Oklahoma.
You're coming from Oklahoma?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
My
wow.
niece lives here, so coming and hanging out on the weekends is not a problem.
Ah.
Yeah.
You find anybody in Oklahoma that you liked?
Not to decompress. That's my main thing.
I got you.
That.
So if anybody's watching, right? If you're in Oklahoma and you're at Cairo.
Yeah. If somebody does decompress, I would love to find them.
Right. Well, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it, and I'm going to do as much as I can with you to make sure you start to feel better.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go through a history, see exactly what's going on with you. Afterwards, we will take X-rays, and then we'll get you adjusted. Okay. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you, have you been doing any exercises or stretches to help with your back?
I had a lot of back pain, and I was going to the hospital, and they sent me to a therapist. Mm-hmm. So I was doing therapy for about 6 months. Yeah. And I learned the stretches from there. It kind of helps, but not a lot.
Okay.
So
do you do it consistently?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So after you're done, try to do it more consistently. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Because that'll get your body in a much better state. Yeah. Right. But obviously today we're going to get everything moving the way that it needs to again. Then we'll focus on specific areas that we see on X-rays. Okay. All right. So tell me, what is the biggest reason why you're coming in from Oklahoma?
Back pain and mainly my neck. I have so much stiffness in my neck, and it's like the dead center of my upper back that I just feel like it needs to be popped, and nobody can get to it. And yeah, and I find a lot of times where I've learned, like I was leaning over and stretching, and I leaned and just kind of just hung, and like my whole back just went. So I was just like, oh, that felt pretty good. Yeah. But it didn't go all the way down, so I was just like.
So you're like waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. So pretty much your whole back, from what you're describing to me.
And I've had this for years, since my last son.
Oh wow. So, how old's your son now?
He's 22.
So you've had it for 22 years.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
And it's getting, the older I get, I guess, I don't know if I'd say it's getting worse or not, but it gets to the point where if I stand too long, I mean, I have to sit. I literally have to go find somewhere to sit down.
What do you feel whenever you stand too long?
It just starts throbbing, my lower back.
I got you.
Just like pain. And if I sit too long, I work, in an office, I have to have a pillow, to kind of give me some support, because it'll start hurting too.
How was your drive here? Did it hurt?
I actually flew.
Oh, you flew?
Yes, I changed my mind.
Yeah, no, I fly everywhere too. I won't drive anywhere.
Yeah. It was to the last minute, and I was like, no, I think I'm going to fly.
That's a good decision.
Yeah,
It's a really good decision. All right, so you have neck issues, upper back issues, lower back issues.
Couple of months ago, I say maybe 2-3 months ago, I was having like if I would just walk, I would have pain.
Oh, wow.
It would be like right here, and it would be sharp pain to where I would have to stop dead in my tracks. I felt like I was gonna fall.
Really?
Yeah. And it would take a little bit. Like I'd have to rearrange how I walked, and then I can get in the groove. But I mean, every so often, if I walk, I would get a sharp pain, and I would just buckle, and I have to catch myself.
So you're beat up.
But that hasn't happened. It's kind of went away. So I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah. When's the last time that happened?
It's probably been over a month now.
All right. How often was it happening before?
Once it started, it was like maybe every other day.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I was worried.
Yeah. No, I'd be a little worried too.
And then I also, my knee, like if I on the couch or if I'm just laying a certain way, it hurts. Like I have to readjust my leg or put it just down on the ground.
Okay.
And then I also have numbness in my hands. Now, I don't know what that comes from. That's been happening probably the last year.
The last year.
But it's getting to the point where even if I'm holding my phone,
it gets numb.
Yep.
Whew,
I don't have to put any pressure, nothing. I can just hold my phone for a little bit and then I start to get.
Is it just your hands?
Just my hands.
All right. Does it ever start in through here? In the forearms or anything? So just in your hands. What does your daily life consist of? Like post all this or pre all this?
I just go to work and go home. That's it.
What do you do for work?
Secretary.
So are you typing a lot?
Yes.
Are you like this a lot? How long have you been a secretary for?
Almost 20 years.
So there you go. All right.
Yes. There you go.
So there you go. Headaches, migraines too?
I haven't had those in a while. They come and go, but
Okay.
it's not a.
How often would you say?
I'm
grilling you.
The last time I had one was. God, it's been months. I don't have a lot of issues with migraines.
Okay, but you do have neck issues.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get a little bit of headaches, but it's not to the point where it's a migraine.
How often do you get headaches?
A couple times a month. I mean, it's not every day or anything.
So, you got a lot going on. You got the hands, you got the neck, you got the migraines occasionally, headaches about 2 times a month, upper back issues. So that middle spot just feels like it's really compressed in that area.
Yeah.
Lower back stuff, you have the leg stuff. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Good.
The upper back is more, the lower back is okay. The lower back is only if I'm standing like a long time. Like we went to a haunted house a couple of times and we had a long wait and it got to the point where I had to just sit on the ground because it hurt so bad.
Wow. Yeah. All right. So what I want to talk to you about is, what your spine should look like. Okay. So when you're looking at your body and say this is you, right? Your spine wants to be straight on like this, right? You don't want any deviations moving off to the left or moving off to the right or anything. Now from the side, you want to have curvatures. You want to have a curvature in your neck that goes this way, and I think this is going to be a big thing for you because 20 years of being a secretary, that's going to kill the curvature in your neck. When that happens, it places pressure unevenly throughout the rest of that spine, causing the numbness, the tingling, the headaches, the neck issues, the shoulder issues, even the mid-back issues. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, right? And
then also the phone.
And the phone.
Always looking down.
And then when you go home, you sit down even more, right? So it's a double win.
Yeah.
So your neck is supposed to be like this. Now your mid-back to upper back should have a curve that goes this way. And your lower back, that curve should go down this way, right? Now, I want you to think about it this way. When you have a curvature in your neck that's like this, and you're sitting down for 20 years, 8 to 10 hours a day, that curvature in your neck becomes lost.
Yeah.
And it becomes straighter. You have muscles that are back here, right? So if these muscles are 6 inches like this, if your neck becomes, the curvature in your neck becomes lost and moves forward, do you think this stays at 6 inches? No. This moves more like to 8 to 10 inches. And now you're dealing with something different.
Yeah.
And when you deal with this curvature doesn't return automatically. Things have to happen, adjustments, trash units, different things. And there are other things that I'm going to prescribe to you here that you can take with you so that you can start to return that curve back. Because if you don't get that curve back, right, you're going to continue to have the issues that you're having now. And later on in the future, they just become even worse and worse and worse. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So if this moves forward, what do you think happens to this?
That realigns too.
Moves backwards,
Right.
And then this moves forward.
Right.
So your body's in a dysfunction state.
Yeah. When I was in therapy, they did tell me that I guess, however they did the X-rays, they could see that I sat. Like when I sit in my car, I lean.
Yeah.
I always tend to sit on one side.
Is it because it feels better that way? You don't know.
It's
you
just
kind of do
it's
it?
normal, yeah,
Okay.
to me.
Right. So that's going to be a little bit more self-awareness with you. So you have to. What you have to do is also realize things that you do. You have to see whether you're sitting down, like even especially when you go home, like do a few exercises they were showing you, and I'll give you a couple of ones that you can do for up here, so that you can start to return it return the curve, get your chest open up, because when you're like this the whole time, your muscles get so used to that area and that way, and they stiffen in that area because it knows that the next day it's going to do the same thing.
Yes.
Right. So it's trying to protect you. So what we're going to do, we're going to take X-rays on you. Give me a few minutes. I'm going to set up the X-ray room, and I'll come back and I'm going to grab it.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I'm ready.
You're ready? I got you. All right, so hang tight for me, okay? So scoot forward just a tad bit. There we go. Sorry if I mess up your hair a little bit.
That's okay.
Oh, I can feel all that.
That is...
It's really tight, right? Yeah.
Hurts a little bit.
Turn, yep. There you go. So we're going to get right here first. Good. That's it. Oh, I can feel that. Let that shoulder relax. Let that head fall, just like free fall.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That felt good. It's scary. Sounds scary, but it feels good.
Sounds scary. It feels good, right?
It already cracked before you even did anything. Mm-hmm. Oh, that felt good. Oh, that's what I needed. That does feel good.
Good. It's like a
huge release.
Yeah.
Huge.
I mean, you'll be able to hear that on camera. That was loud. That was hella loud. Yeah. All right, we're going to start right here.
Okay.
That's it. So I want you to take a deep breath in. Let all your air out. Let that go more. That's good. Yep. How was that?
I'm good.
Kind of like you needed that, right?
Yes.
All right. We're going to get a little bit lower. This is going to be a little harder.
Okay.
You might lose your breath a little bit, but just to let you know. So take another deep breath in. Let your air out. That's it. Good. Yeah. How was it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Let me see your arms this way. Good. You're going to hold just like that, okay? You're going to roll with me this way. We're going to get up here.
Okay.
It's a little bit harder. This is why I'm doing it like this. Good.
That's what I needed right there. Oh, that felt good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I can breathe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good.
Like, yeah. Okay. That was good.
That was a lot,
Yes.
too. That wasn't just like itty bitty. That was a lot.
Yeah. That felt good.
Okay. All right. This one we're aiming a little lower here.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you turn just like that. You see how much more range of motion?
Yes.
That's good. We're going to put my hand right here. That's it. Tilt your head just like that. Oh, it's right moving.
You're right.
Let that go more. And there was still more.
Oh my god. Oh god, that feels so good.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's awesome. That feels good. It's like a huge release. Oh yeah, it feels
So good.
Yes.
Good. So let's get started. All right. I can feel how tight that neck is. I'm gonna look at something here first. I do notice this, right? So your body tends to shift like this.
Yes.
So we're going to adjust this hip here first. We're gonna be steady. See how that undoes it? And we're gonna be doing that. What I'm doing here is I'm reestablishing motion between that joint this way and open this the opposite way. Good. How does that feel when you lay?
Better.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Kind of weird? We're going to bend. So let's see, actually scoot forward. I'm going to position you a little bit more. That's it. Let me see this arm. Beautiful. Okay. So we're going to pull right here.
Okay.
I'm going to keep turning. You already feel
Okay,
that?
yeah, I'm already
right?
hot.
So let your stomach relax.
That felt good. Oh, that felt good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Felt like you needed it?
Yes.
Yeah. Good. So we're going to keep this bottom leg straight. Good. Keep that. Scoot all the way forward. You're going to interlock your fingers like this. You're going to put your hands just like that. So sorry about that. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to pull. Let that hip relax more. Let it drop. Let it roll. Let that roll. Woo!
Oh, wow. That felt good too. Everything feels good.
Everything feels good.
Oh, that was awesome.
Good. That's what I like to hear. And lift your head all the way up. That's it. Let that fall through. There we go. How you doing? You doing okay?
Yeah.
So let's take a deep breath in. Let all your air out. Put your hands on your chest. Good.
Oh. Oh my gosh. I felt that all the way down. All the way. That feels so good. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh man, that's great. Yeah, I feel lighter.
Feel lighter?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. That's the only way I can describe it.
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah. It's completely different than what I had before. Oh, awesome.
So awesome.
Yeah.
And tell me how you're feeling.
Oh man. I feel loose, like not, I don't know, light. That's all I can say. Lighter.
Lighter?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I can feel like I'm sitting up straighter.
Mm-hmm.
And my neck doesn't hurt at all.
How long has it been hurting for?
Dang, the last couple of years.
Last couple of years?
Yeah.
Consistent pain, right?
Yes. Yes. Because I'm always like trying to like get in there and squeeze as hard as I can, but it's like nothing helps.
And right now, how are you feeling? Any pain?
No pain at all.
That's good.
No pain at all. My lower back feels good. That's awesome.
How's the upper back feeling?
It feels open. Like,
Yeah.
I don't just feel, like tight.
You don't feel
Yeah.
as compressed anymore.
Right. It feels good. Awesome.
So good. Awesome. You're all set today. Trip from Oklahoma, well worth it, right?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, definitely.